Okay? That Love Clark, I don't care what I look like. Okay? My hair is getting all crazy. 1990s X-Force style. Whatever. Anyway, man, I am so sorry for all these people that are just lost, think they're Christians and they're not, and all this confusion is so horrible. It really is. It's horrible, okay? But it's horrible for the ones that are just going along with their Sunday school pastors and stuff. And continue on and on. You gotta realize you can shepherd yourself, okay? You don't need a pastor, okay? Maybe fellowship with other Christians, gathering together, all that stuff, that's great. You don't need those guys to guide you. You just need to start studying your word. And I hate to say this, but I'm coming to this conclusion that from some study and listening to a guy on the YouTube called Yada Yada with this show was Shattering Myths, and he got tired of all the merchandising crap, so he got fed up with it. So I guess he moved to whatever independent, however it is now. I don't know what all the specifics, but the point is yada yada. Okay. A lot of people listen to him. They get turned off because they're Pauline Christians and they can't stand it. They hear it, so they instantly they will turn it off and reject it. Most of them do. Took me a minute, but I had already been into personal study, so I didn't. It was easier to accept because I was already like, okay, I'm away from these churches. I was walking away from Babylon on my own, but struggling here and there in different areas, okay? And I'm realizing you guys need to learn Hebrew, read the stuff, start translating, and I'm myself included, okay? I'm including myself in this camp. We need to start learning this stuff for real. Learn it or get out of the way. Get serious or move. Go on, because we don't want these kind of Christians representing anything to do with our God, Yahweh, okay? Getting the right names and everything's proper. It's proper if you address somebody. They tell you their name, why taking it all out? And the horrible thing I really got on here to address was the fact that most of your New Testament's really just a rewritten piece of paper that was basically, you can just call it toilet paper, like I said. The Catholic Church wiped their ass with it and handed it to you and called it the Word of God, in my opinion. I'm trying to follow along with this stuff, and I'm learning that big percentage of that, what they call the New Testament, is bullshit. Baal shit. And you go and look into the origins of how everything got edited and re-edited. I'm telling you, most of it's just a story. It's undependable anymore. It's more poison than it is good because it's been re-edited so much. Now you gotta if you go to the Old Testament, you just gotta dive in, but forget the Greek, you guys. Just forget all about the Greek. Okay, forget that crap. Okay, has nothing to do with the Greek. It's the Hebrew. Okay. That matters. Start learning Hebrew. Let's all start learning. Come out of that stupid thing they call Bible. Okay, recognize it. It's printed on the words that it's printed on the word that we even have to use because the Catholics made that. The Old Testament is much more dependable. What they call the Old Testament. See, it's all about the words we're using and everything. You don't even know. But the point is, we're going to have to learn to deal with this. If you're what you call a Christian or a Bible believer, American, true blooded American, and all these kind of things, maybe a patriotic people, we got to learn how to walk away. We said this before. I know I come off as a ignorant guy, asshole sometimes, uncaring, unloving, all these things. You can attribute those things to me in certain degrees, to everybody, anyone, everyone. We're all human. We're all different kind of humans, though. Some of us has different DNA types and all that. We know that. I'm standing in front of the Confederate flag, and I'm trying to be realistic without offending people. I kind of told my wife, said, why don't I just take my flag down to show people that I'm not beyond the humility and humbleness to do that? And she said, no way, you don't take that flag down. Why take that flag down? And she's not a racial type of person like that. She's not. But she says it's the point, the principle behind the flag, of what you're doing when you keep that flag up. Because it's not about anything occultic for me. It's not anything to do with my country, patriotism like that, anything like that. It's saying something. It's a message for me. It is a battle flag, okay? And it means a message to me. To me, it represents two things. It's my heritage, okay? Fought for that kind of flag and all that stuff. That's one reason. But the other reason is, like I've said, walk away from your country. This is me saying, basically F off to the federal government. You got no position in my house, my home. And here's the question for you, though, Yada. And I got a question for you, okay? And you might not want to talk to me because I use the words Bible still and Lord. I don't use them. I'm trying to, I'm trying to fix all that. As I learn, I grow. So if you don't like talking to me, or, maybe, if I don't read your 1,000-page book before you'll talk to me, it doesn't matter. But you might not respond. You could on your show very easily. I watch it every time on Saturday. And every time it shows up, and it comes up, I know it comes on Friday, and then it comes on Saturday, and then the other day, I don't know. But the point is, I love the teachings. I love learning the stuff. I trust it to a degree, and I look into my own stuff and checking your work, and it seems to be pretty accurate. But my question is, you walk away from your country. How do you support yourself then? Do you use anything that's a printed bill with America in God We Trust? If you're using that, doesn't that put you in a position of being like a hypocrite? Or do you grow all your own food?